Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while since I've done a YouTube video, but that's okay. Your girl has gone through some major life changes. 2021 was kind of crazy, but we're back at 2022 and we're gonna make this year amazing. Yes, we are. So today's video is basically gonna be me doing this eyeshadow look that I kind of want to run back and just get better at blending some colors together while I talk to you guys about two animes, not one, but two animes that I finished. I started watching, as you can tell, eyebrows already on because I'm really trying to get to this. I started watching Hunter x Hunter a couple months ago. And then I got to the point where they were at the chin my ants or whatever, and I was like, this is not what I signed up for. No longer want to watch, so I stopped watching it. Run it back. I decided I am actually going to finish this series because I want to start following through with things. Like I said, I was going to start watching it. Let me finish it. I'm almost there. Let's figure out if we meet this father or not, you know? So I finally finished the series literally last night at like 2 a.m. I finally finished watching it, and I'm like, I cannot believe this man gone. Like, his father is crazy, but you know what? Let me start from the beginning. So, Hunter x Hunter, and yes, I say Hunter x Hunter because why would you put an X there if it's not meant to be said? I know some people are like, it's called Hunter x Hunter. The same way Six Lack decided to put a 6 instead of a B, and now we're calling him Six Lack instead of Black, is the same way I'm going to call it Hunter x Hunter and not Hunter x Hunter, because don't put no letters as decorations like that. Come on. Like, come on. So yeah, so Hunter x Hunter basically is an anime about hunters, and the hunters are in any field. So there are criminal hunters, there are magic beast hunters, there are hunters that do stuff with like archaeology, like Gon's dad is archaeologist hunter. There are hunters that are like food hunters, like there are hunters for quite literally every area that's in life. And the Hunter Association lives in parallel with regular people. Like, hunters are over here transforming their body to do stuff with their aura and everything like that, and there are people that are out there that use guns. This is the same society. Like, it's not a different time frame, nothing like that. Same society, everything's going on. So when we're talking about Gon, we have to talk about Jin. And I watched this anime on subbed, not dubbed. So if I'm saying anything, it's honestly because I've never heard an actor like say the word regularly. So Jin is Gon's dad. At the age of like 13, 14, Jin said, I'm going to become a hunter. So he dips. A couple of years later, I guess he's in like his 20s or whatever, he comes back with a son, infant, 2 years old. Like, I'm talking, he not even 2. The baby is a baby, 2 months, actually, not 2 years, 2 months. And he gives it to his cousin, gives Gon, his son, to his cousin, and leaves. Absentee father. All right. From the jump, we knew what was going on. That man did not care. So oh my god. From the jump, he did not care. So he left. And Gon grows up in his entire world. Instead of being like, I don't want to become a hunter because that's what made my dad leave. No. You would think that's what he wanted to do, but no. He says, I want to become a hunter because I want to see what everything is about. The palette that we're using today is the Egyptian Paradise palette. I feel like I've used it before. We are going to try to do a light to dark situation. So this man Gon is like, no, I want to become just like my dad. So I'm going to become a hunter too. Okay. 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 All right. All right. No problemo. He becomes, so he goes to the hunter exam. He's training this whole time. He goes to the hunter exam. He passes it. He becomes a hunter. At the hunter exam, he meets Killua. Killua is part of an assassin family. And I'm talking, everybody knows they're assassins. It's not like this is known information. They have decided to be assassins. Everyone grows up in the family is an assassin. There is no, I'm a cook, he's an assassin. Everyone's assassin. The Zoloft family is known, and they only do exactly what they were contracted to do. Outside the contract, they're not doing it. They do their mission and they dip. I love them. So Killua decides that he doesn't necessarily want to be an assassin for the rest of his life. So he doesn't necessarily escape from his family because like they know where he's at, but he just leaves and goes to the hunter exam. While he's at the hunter exam, him and Gon instantly become besties. Like I'm talking from that moment forward, Gon has like of course arcs with other people and he meets like a lot of characters along the way, makes a lot of friends, but Killua is the main consistent one throughout the entire series that he's with, he's going on adventures with or whatever. So as Killua and him meet, they finish the exam, they go on another adventure. This man, Jin, created an entire game that Gon is supposed to be strong enough to beat so that he can meet him eventually. Like Jin is so adamant that Gon has to be strong that he's like, if you can't beat this game, we cannot meet. I don't want to even meet you. Like, you're weak. You're weak? What? You're not my son. Like, I don't even want to meet you. So at every point and turn, he will make something happen so that this man Gon is chasing him to link up. Right? So boom. I finally have gotten to the end and they meet. Mind you, everybody kind of hates Gon. Like, sorry. Everybody kind of hates Jin. Like, he's part of this 12 Zodiacs or whatever. At the end of the series, they have to get a new chairman for the Hunter Association. The 12 Zodiacs are like the chairs of the committee, and everybody in the 12 Zodiacs is like, no, this man plays too much. Like, all he wants to do is play and have a video game, or like everything. He think everything's a game. Like, this is serious. So they hate him. Regular hunters are like, you're not even a good dad. Like, everyone is coming for him during this election process. It's hilarious. Overall, I will rate the show an 8 out of 10. Like an 8.5, no, a solid 8.5 out of 10. Because it was really dragging. Like, at some point, I'm like, get to it. Like, please just get to it. I don't know. Like, I really don't understand why we're doing this right now, but I am begging y'all to just get to it. The randomly closer to the end, like the last season, the narrator for the show becomes very talkative. Like, he's getting into every episode and he's telling you like whatever is going on. Oh, these people are doing this halfway across town. These people are doing this. Like, it got so annoying. And you're like, why are you still talking? Like, I don't understand what's going on. So yeah, I was solid 8.5 out of 10. Um I want to talk about, I know that may seem like I just did a very quick anime review on Hunter x Hunter. It's honestly because I don't want to give you guys too many spoilers. Like, the arcs in the show are very distinctive. Like, going through the entire Hunter exam was a whole feat. Like, of course it was a small, so it was an entire arc. Then after that, they had to continuously train, and they went through an entire level of battles. They have their own arch nemesis. The show does a really good job at showing you the side characters, like everybody that's part of the team, of like figuring out why did they even become a hunter at first, what are they even doing this all for? Like, doing all of that is a whole thing. So I don't want to spoil too much of it in case you're like, oh yeah, I actually do want to watch it and I don't want to know. Like, you're one of those people that don't want to know what the ending is going to be like so you could be surprised. Just know that they're doing really good. Like, the animation, I watched the reanimated version of it. I would like to say there's an older version of it online that you can clearly, that I'm sure it's like easy to find. But I watched the older version of it where I didn't watch the older version of it. I watched the newer version of it. So yeah, the animation looked really good. I can tell that if it was older though, I would have still enjoy it because the saturation of color and the lines wouldn't be so crisp. Like, it'll be a little bit harder in terms of like what it just looks like. So I know that the fight scenes would be a lot more colorful, if that makes sense, compared to like how they are now, where you're seeing a lot more of the actual transitions and movements and stuff like that. So, but it's really good. I really did like the fight scenes, and they were able to explain enough of like why we're doing what we're doing. If I tell you that this is nothing like what I'm supposed to be doing, you would be like, no way. But nothing like what I'm supposed to be doing. Nothing what I had plans to do, actually. Let me say it like that. The next anime I do want to talk about is Promise Neverland. Listen to me. If you haven't watched this anime, 10 out of 10. I'm starting with the numbers. It is good. It is so good. Unlike Hunter x Hunter, where you're going to be watching over 100 episodes, closer to 150. Promise Neverland is like 2 seasons, maybe. I want to say there's less than 60 episodes altogether. I really want to say there's like maybe 20 episodes per season. Excuse me. So she should be closer to like 40, 45 episodes. It is so good. The premise of Promise Neverland is that unlike Hunter x Hunter, where, magical beasts and everything and people, guns, subway trains are all living within the same realm, that is not the case. In Promise Neverland, monsters and the human world are divided. So before they were living together, and the monsters, of course, were eating the humans. So the monsters and the humans literally created a pact to be like, okay, if we do X, Y, and Z, you guys are going to live here and be able to like basically live off these farms of humans, like the same way we did. We have like cattle farms and everything like that for, you know, pigs and goats and sheeps and whatever. They did that for humans, and they had this entire like plan going. So, however, it's not grown humans, it's like kids. That's what makes it crazy. So the kids find out, like, I'm gonna say episode 1, that they are not, that they are living in a fairy tale. Like, their little whole situation is a plot, like a ploy. It's a facade. They know. So the kids find out like episode 1, and from that day forward, they get to plotting. They plot their escape. They figure out what they're gonna do to like get out of there, how they're gonna live outside, everything. And everybody inside the entire, like, their foster home situation is basically what it is. Like, that's how they kind of make it seem like they're all orphanages. They're all orphans. They live in an orphanages. I don't know how to say anything. They're all orphans, and the way that the kids are like sent off to be eaten is that they basically say like, oh, someone's adopted you. So yeah, like that's the facade that they have going for the kids. And the kids, you know, quickly find out first episode, this is no. So they plan to escape. Season 1 is basically them try to figure out how to leave and get into like how to get to the human world, how to just leave that plantation, like that farm in general. And then season 2 is them like living outside of the farm, figuring out like how to get to the human realm and how to save everybody else of all the other farms. Like, they basically are like, we need to free all of our brothers and sisters and get back to where we're really supposed to be at, because this is not it. And that's literally what they do, though. No lie, they determined that it's not right for them to just only be the people that get freed. No, everyone deserves to be free. So yeah, that's exactly what they do. They free all their brothers and sisters at the end of the day. But it's just really crazy. Okay, so right now I kind of want to do like a squiggle line. I really hope this comes out right. Okay, boom. So at this point, I wanted to make sure that the blue eyeliner I was using to encapsulate the pink eyeshadow look would definitely show. So I tried to at first use a little bit of eyeshadow primer. I don't know why I did that. And like put it on top, but that didn't work out as well as it could. And I also felt like it wasn't giving a very sharp look, so that I used more Q-tips to like make it a little bit sharper. After that, I decided, oh my gosh, let's be a little fun, add a little bit of eyeshadow to the inner crease, and then I wanted to just jazz it up and have some fun, so I used the eyeliner again to make like a little abstract design thing at the top. And yeah, they were asymmetrical, honestly, designs, so yeah. We have to put on lashes. Recently I picked up, these lashes are from Kiss, of course. They're in Robe. I also picked up the Kiss Lash Glue. Now, I used this a couple of days ago, and I will say that I'm in love with it. It's the clear transparent. It really does like hold for a while, like hold for a long time. And when I used it, I was out from, I want to say 3 p.m. all the way up until like midnight, maybe 2 in the morning. And my lashes stayed on the entire time, no lifting, no nothing. Here is the finished look. I love the asymmetrical aspect of the design. I ended up using Fenty Body Shimmer as a like glitter for the middle part of the eyeshadow so it can give more of a halo effect. I really like that. I think I'm going to continue to do that more in my other eyeshadow looks that I do. I decided on not doing the entire full face. I just really wanted to focus on my eyeshadows today. At the end of the day, I really liked it. Likely to do it again. So, yeah, stay blessed, babes.